So it's November 7th, and in the United States, it's a day for voting. I know that where I am right now, it's mainly around issues. And so there's that piece, but even more so, just genuinely politically, there is so much like tension. We're dealing with war, we're dealing with violence, we're dealing with weird economics and social things. It's like what can you do? It's like I mean, I do not deliberately watch the news much at all. Well, in fact, I don't at all. But I always know what I need to know what's going on. And there's this whole sort of like almost despair on people that I'm listening to. So what does that have to do with us and Corner of Calm and and where we are? And the very first thing is to remember that your emotions and your feelings are part of the whole. And one of the reasons we do calm is that it sort of entrains us all into calm, and it adds that little bit more thing that isn't despair and angst into the world. If you're in a situation that is angry and you're being centered and reasonable and present, it impacts the anger. If you let yourself get all riled up about things, it's not the same thing as caring. But if you're just like being caring and compassionate and present, it's a different energy that adds to the whole. One of the things that I wanted to talk about today was our dreams. And that is that there's sort of an expectation, and if this isn't true, it doesn't make you bad or wrong, that there is a purpose or a reason or something that part of you just longs to offer. And for some people, it's their families. For me, it's spirit moxie. It's this vision that together, if we did it right, we could change the world. But I want to offer that just to name that there's that idea that of how you can have a purpose and a dream, this yearning in you to make some kind of difference, which circles back into what we see going on in the world. And it's that place of knowing that somehow or other we can actually make a difference, that and that maybe, just maybe, there's some overarching piece to that difference that is yours, is particularly yours, that I want to offer today. It's one of the things that I enjoy playing with people, that I like sort of like saying, okay, how can I help you find yours? I mean, I feel lucky. I somehow fell into mine. On that note, I want to teach you one more breath, because when you're trying to get to that calm, centered space and things are really, really bad, one of the traditional ways to do it is doing a square breath. We'll do our regular breath probably when we really start Corner of Calm, but we'll do this. And what it is, it's like breathing in a square. It's in for 5 counts, holding it for 5 counts, out for 5 counts. And that enter what I always call the vacation space at the bottom, where you're just sort of sitting there for 5. And I'll count us through 2 of them. And I thank you all for doing all this with me. So in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, rest, 2, 3, 4, 5. Without my saying anything, you count. Thank you all. Yes, together we can make a difference.